Hello guys, regards from blogsbucket.com. This website blogsbucket.com has been created to give information about WordPress, hosting, Google products and more. You can visit it. I am giving the link here. So today we will discuss about robots.txt file and how you can create it and add it to your website. So robots.txt file is like an anti-sitemap. Sitemap gives information to the webmaster like Google Webmaster, Bing Webmaster about your post, pages and everything that is on your website, whereas a robot.txt file limits the Google bots or Bing bots, the contents they can access. Like if you don't want the Google bots or any bot to crawl your images and list it in the search engine like Google Images, then you can restrict them with the help of robots.txt. So as you can see, let me show you how the txt file looks. So this is my website, this is my txt file, this is a public file and this file is visible to everyone for every website. Now okay, so now let's start creating a robots.txt file. All you need is a notepad to create the txt file. So let's begin. We will first write capital U user dash agent. So this user dot agent is to tell, this is a general practice and it is to tell the search engine which search engine you would like to see this robot.txt. like if you add Google bot, so Bing bot won't be able to see this robot.txt file. Like I will add user.u. You should always know that there should be a dash after the user, and I will just give a strict. So this is for all search engines. Maybe it may be Bing bot, Google bot or any other search engine, they will see this robot.txt and will be restricted to the contents that you don't want to allow them. Now you will like allow, like you can see it. If I go to my website and I don't want the bot to crawl the images or the uploads I've done, so as you can see, here's the pathway blogsbucket slash wp content slash uploads. So I want to restrict them, so you don't need to enter your site name, but you can give the pathway slash wp dash content. Okay, I'm allow it. I am allowing it. If you want to disallow, just disallow, but you should allow it. So allow, and you should remember that allow or disallow, the starting letter is capital. You should not begin it with a small letter, it will give you warning, and this is not a good practice. So wp content slash uploads. Now there are some things like wp admin page that I don't want the bots to index in the search engine, so I would disallow them to index them, like disallow slash wp dash admin. And I also don't want the bots to index my plugins, so I would give them wp dash content. This is where the plugins are saved for every WordPress user unless you have changed them. So wp dash content slash plugins. So these are the two things, like dash wp dash admin and wp content slash plugin slash. These are the two things we are disallowing the bots to index in the search engine. Other things like wp content slash uploads and your post will be allowed to be indexed in the search engine. If you haven't written anything like disallow this will be considered as allow. Now as you can see, if I now write slash how to this, if I add this, so the Google bot or the bots from search engine won't be able to index this, but I'm not doing such things. So this is So this is the general robot.txt that you will find in most of the websites. You can see robot.txt file of any website. This is a public website and is visible to everyone. So a good practice, as you can see, is to add a sitemap to your robot.txt file. So if you don't know how to create a sitemap, or if you want to create a sitemap for your website, just come to my website blogsbucket.com and write sitemap. Here it is, sitemap, press enter, and as you can see how to create sitemap for webmaster tools. So you can just go through it and I'm sure it will help you come through. So if you want to add a sitemap, just go to sitemap, http // so if you have bought the domain with www, then you want to add www dot your website.com. if you bought your domain with just your website.com, then you don't need to add it. You can just put your website.com / this will be like this, sitemap.xml. sitemap.xml, this is the general sitemap pathway. Now you should save it as robots.txt and save it. It should not be 1, 2 or any other name. It should be robots and save it. Okay, I have this robots file, as you can see, in my desktop. So I'm not gonna do it. Okay, let's not cancel it. Now as your robot.txt file is created, you need to go to your cPanel. In my case here, login, go to file manager and click on show hidden files. So here, as you can see, I have a robots.txt file. So just click on it and see if it has any code. You can use code editor, edit it, and yes, see, that's my robot.txt file. And if you do not have, then just delete this file. If this file is empty or you want to change it, just delete this file using this and then upload it. Upload the robot.txt file you have just created. So you can go to desktop and here is the robot.txt file. Upload it and you will be done. Since I have uploaded it, I will not do it again. Upload it and you will be done. Now if you give your website name and /robot.txt, you will be able to see your txt file. But if it doesn't happen, just go to webmaster tools, and as you have added, go to the webmaster tools that you have added your website to. Here is my website, click on it and click on crawl. Now as you can see, here it is, robots.txt tester. Click on it and here it is. Google will test if your robot.txt file is working or not. Here you can see 0 errors, 0 warning. So that's it. That is how you create your robot.txt file. If you are having any problem creating a robot.txt file, just come to my website and I will write an article on it. I have made this video, so after some time I will write an article on it. Just come to my website and I will give you the optimized robot.txt file. Just download it and you can just upload it to your cPanel, which will give you more power over your website and more